Hey, good morning. Thought I'd do a little video here this morning since it's so nice here in southeast Montana. The weather has been awesome. Standing by my ground hay pile. I ground about, I think there's about 75-80 bales in this pile. I did the other afternoon. I think it was the day before yesterday I ground it up. But I flipped the hammers over in our grinder, which I don't know if they absolutely needed it, but they were showing some wear. And this year I'm grinding quite a bit of second cut alfalfa with it, and running 3-inch screens in it right now, which is usually about right for what we want. But with the addition of the second cut hay and the addition of there's just more alfalfa in all of our hay this year, it's actually chopping it too fine for what we like. I mean, this second cut in here is just like, it's almost powdering it, and it wasn't put up dry at all. You know, we put our hay up pretty tough. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is wind up putting one of the 5-inch screens back in to try and get a little more length on it. I mean, if you're feeding to sheep, this would be perfect right now, but for these calves, it seems like you get too much dust in it and they don't fill up on it like they should. But yeah, that's the second cut there. You come over here where it was mainly a grass bale and it's still okay. You know, you're still getting your 3 to 4 inch pieces, but I think I'm going to drop one 5-inch screen on that lead side of the mill. Drop a 5-incher in there and see what kind of a product we can get. We don't like it too long either. Seems like if you're in mostly grass hay and you drop that 5-inch screen in, then it's too long and you can't get as much put into your feed wagon. So there's kind of a fine line here on length of cut anyway. Another thing too here, I had to erect a deer barrier. Seems like on the creek the last 6-7 years the white-tailed deer have just been, there's been a population explosion, and getting pretty tough on good hay. You know, I moved, this is some of my better hay here. There's quite a bit of alfalfa content in it, but the main reason I built it is for the ground pile. They'll just destroy a pile of ground hay in just a few nights, you know, crawling up on it, peeing, pooping all over it. But the main thing is they were after my 3 stacks of second cut bales here. Luckily, they only destroyed about 1 bale, which is unusual for them. Usually they'll destroy all of them at once. I mean, there's a little bit of damage on them here and there. See, like right there, that's deer damage, but basically just 1 bale. They got the twine off 1 bale before I got it moved in here. But yeah, our white-tailed deer population is just out of hand right now. They're like rats here on the creek. I've never had to fight mule deer too much, and have a lot of mule deer here too. So. Yeah. This is one of our feed wagons we use, just an old John Deere 714 wagon. We have 2 of these. You know, they seem to be pretty good. They're inexpensive. You know, our dealer can still get parts for them, so that's why we run these old John Deere wagons. I did have a Badger wagon, a 16-foot Badger wagon before I got this one here a couple years ago, and that thing was an absolute piece of garbage. I can't imagine trying to rely on a piece of equipment like that if you're, say, hauling silage. It's just unreliable, falling apart. Apron chain is always jumping, and you know, it's just terrible. But got another John Deere wagon. This one has a little bit higher side on it than our other one, so I can't quite completely dump the load into it once it gets up about half full. With this loader anyway, usually I have a front wheel assist tractor here with the 740 on it, and I can do a better job loading it. But they seem like they're good old wagons. But yeah, we'll see about these grinding screens. I think I'll fire that grinder tractor up and take it down to other